I don't know whether you're hearing that, Matt, whether you can type in there. Microphone's on, camera's on. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, so this is actually going out on YouTube then, as I'd hoped. AMG, good afternoon, mate. Yeah, what I'm going to try and do, this is going to be a big first for me. As you can see, I'm actually using StreamYard now. If anybody's got camera capabilities or just wants to come on, I'm going to try and put the link in the chat if I can and see if we can get one or two on. I'll just have someone on who knows what they're doing, first of all. Good afternoon, Sarah. Loving the hat. You want to see what's written on it? I'll show you in a minute. Sorry, I've got the camera in. Bear with me, guys. You know what I'm like with tech. I was trying to be clever. I was trying to have two screens open. But now I know I can open another one over there and hopefully share it over here. Hello, we've lost a lot of light though. What's going on here? There we go. It's at times like this I wish I'd have learnt the tech earlier in my life, to be honest. Who else we got in here? Trouble is, I don't see a count of how many is actually watching. Let me just try and get into my... This is where it gets confusing. When I've got... where are we? Right, back on there. Let's get into that one. Mute that so we don't get feedback. And there we go. I've got myself on two screens, YouTube and on here. Oh, this is weird. This is so weird. Mine says 4 at the mo. Yeah, I can see it on the YouTube. Yeah, and because there's that delay between YouTube and what have you on here. Jesus, I've never tried anything like this before. No, Matt, I haven't, mate. All my streaming was literally done through just YouTube, using the stream on there. But as I've been getting on other people's channels and being invited onto the panels and stuff, I'd like to be able to do it on here. I can only do 6 at the moment. Hello, sweetheart. Found me. But I'm just going to bring one on first. Anybody that wants to come in. And we'll see how it goes, basically. I'm unfamiliar with how it works. I'm lucky I've got this far. But if you want to see what's on the hat, it's Have I Been Naughty? It's the one I put on when I'm sat in the naughty corner. Right, so let's see. Right, bear with me if this goes. Oh, it's definitely crinkle free, Matt. Don't you worry. Let's see if I can post the link. Into there. Right. It doesn't say anything on the back, so all there is some big hand marks. Right. Let's see if that goes up. Psycho's missus still got the spanner in there. Okay, this does all seem weird to me. 8 on now. Good afternoon, people. If somebody wants to try that link to see if they can get into the back office. Oh, let me just mute that because that's getting on me tits. Yeah, Matt, I've been getting a lot of that, mate. An awful lot of it. It's like a new regime of harassment from the faceless ones. Aha, rightio. Well, I can verify this one in. If you bear with me for a bit, people, I'm just going to bring somebody in you all know. But do you want to say something then?
No. Why would I want to?
Can you see the chat and everything at your end? And have you still got your spanner on there?
Yeah, I'm just separating you.
Oh, are you? You're going to beat me like a good egg. Oh, I've got to give up these bloody fags, I tell you.
Right. Oh, we're on YouTube.
Yeah, I managed to get it on. I know how to do it now.
Well done, darling.
For those that don't recognise her, that is actually my missus. She's upstairs in the office. I know. Camera pointing up out the way. See, I got the tree as a backdrop. Well, that's working. I know I can see it.
I've got the presents hidden under a blanket.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm watching us live on here and it's got the delay onto the YouTube. It's right. Hang on a minute, people. I just want to try something else out. Why there's not many on here. Where are we? Right, I want to drop that. Nope, that's not letting me have any of that. There we go. What I want to do is just see if I can share a stream. I've still got a bit of an echo here. Right. Okay. Let's layout. Doesn't tell me how to share on there. Ah, I know where I'm going wrong. Present. Share screen. That one. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, mess about, guys. I'm just.
I was looking to see if I could pin the link, but I can't pin it.
But are you seeing the picture I'm posting on there?
Oh yeah, that's there.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I can't let you come any further.
No, that's what I was trying to do, was to make sure I can do that. StreamYard. No, that's... Why is that frozen? No, that's come back. That's brilliant. No, that's one of the things I wanted to learn how to do. Sorry, guys, I haven't been watching the chat there. ATL, good afternoon, mate. Hope you're well. Sue, good afternoon to you. Still getting an echo on here. Don't know what the hell that is. Unless it's the speakers picking it up. Hang on a minute. Right, what are we hearing now? Can you talk again there a minute, babe?
What would you like me to say? Look, I've posted the link again.
You did? Oh, yeah, you can do it, can't you? Because you're a mod.
I would have to finish, but I can't see how. I don't know whether I can do that as a mod.
Yeah, I'm still getting a bit of echo on my end for some reason. But it's bearable. Let me put it on speakers. Oh, that bloody computer's running that hot. Hey, you're all muffled there.
There's quite a delay from up here to down there.
Yeah, Matt's still getting an echo when I talk. Okay, so what's going on there then? What have I got turned up? What have I got turned down? Hang on, it might be, hang on, because all the sound settings reset themselves once before, didn't they? Let's have a look. Sound control panel. Recording. Headset mic. Properties.
Try with your headphones on, love, so the mic doesn't pick up what you're saying through the speakers.
Is that making any difference, Matt? I wouldn't know whether I am or not, to be honest. But I have got the other stream muted. That's better.
Put your headphones on.
No, it's all right. Literally, for last time on the other thing, when I reset it all, I had to have all my settings way up. And what it's doing, it's bouncing the sound, I think. Phil, good afternoon, mate.
I can hear you speaking and the computer repeating it.
Oh. How weird.
Put your headphones on.
Yeah, but it was doing it in the headphones as well. Right, let me just have a look in the settings here. What we got? Camera, general, audio. Mic default, headset, speaker default, echo cancellation is on. Automatic adjust mic volume. It's still there, but quieter. Okay, so that one's not turned on. I got a feeling it's got that bloody microphone on up there as well, or it's picking up from there. I don't know what's going on there then. So much to listening to tech support. Thank you. I don't know how to get over that. I can mute my mic and just shut up, I suppose.
Yeah, there is that. I'll do the talking. How is everyone?
Yeah, because yours seems to be lagging there. Just making sure I've got everything plugged in the right way round. But my audio's all right other than the echo. It's not too bad.
I can only hear you on StreamYard and downstairs. I'm not putting YouTube on.
You're really deep there. Your sound,
Really.
and there's a lag and a boom. Right, I ain't seen any other controls on here that I can use.
Anybody
Yeah,
else want it?
Agent X, good afternoon, sweetheart. Agent X just said if you go off and come back on again.
We'll be here for another hour.
I'm just trying to see how I can pin StreamYard in the link into the chat at the top. Pop out chat, community modification. No. No. So I'd have to go to. Bear with me, people. I'm not complex mentis at this.
At any time.
No, I was trying to pin the StreamYard link in the chat at the top. PM is being dubbed. How many? Got 9 on so far. I know Pap won't be on. He's away now for a few days. But he is having a good time. I spoke to him this morning. He told me how to get this far on this stream. But how are we all then? We all having a good time for Christmas now, or? I know it's a skint one for everybody this year. Look. Hiya, buddy.
Hello.
Well, I managed to get it up and sort of running, but I've got an echo somewhere.
It might be me. I can hear. For some reason, I can hear myself. It's coming from somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Yeah, I've got it on speakers, not the headphones.
That could be why.
But I was hearing it through the headphones as well.
Oh, which is
Let me try the headphones again.
my bad. That was me, I think.
I'm still hearing it.
How's you anyway, gorgeous?
I'm okay, thank you. Heather, how are you?
All the best for seeing you.
Well, of course.
Oh, I have got a timer now to tell me how long that one's been going. Oh, I don't know quite how I did it. I tried to remember what you were saying this morning.
Yeah.
And I'd scheduled the live on YouTube, but then I'd link this one to YouTube. Because I was only watching YouTube, I didn't realise this one was on there as well. And I've still got a bad echo in here.
I can't see any comments, by the way, because I'm on my phone. So if anyone's saying anything in the comments, I can't see them.
Just going back up. Nah, nobody can be bothered to say hello.
Well, nobody said hello to me yet. God, that's how rude.
Well, it's 7.
Oh, actually, I can see Matt Walker saying Dan will be glad to see it's not just him. Yeah, well, you see, Roger asked me for some advice this morning. So, my technical faux pas obviously have been passed on to Roger.
Yeah, and look at the mess it's got me in.
No, I thought I'd best jump on, at least to say hello.
Yeah,
I'm
magic.
obviously busy at the moment, so just wanted to jump on because I saw it pop up as notifications. So I thought, right, I can't not jump on and say hello.
Oh, they sent alerts out. Fucking hell. No, I'm just what I'm doing while I'm chatting. I'm trying to find out what I can do. Trying to find out how to get rid of this echo for a start. And I've just noticed from them, and it's banned from studio, kicked from studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
So if and when Crinkle turns up, you just go straight to the ban.
Yeah, just kick him straight off.
Get that ban hammer on.
Yeah, he did. Some time back, come on and comment on the channel once, and I just blocked him.
Yeah,
it's the easiest way to deal with the idiot.
Where are you, Heather? You in your throne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
in the office. Directly above him.
Oh, you're up
You'll hear it.
upstairs. I thought you might have been sitting in your throne at the back of the room there.
No.
My office.
She's in the office upstairs on the computer up there.
Laundrette, Christmas present storage room, guest room.
That's why the camera's pointing upwards, not level at the back of the room.
Right.
It's our local hoarder. We got to find room for Josh to sleep in there, Christmas.
You all set for the big day, are you?
Most of
I've got to remember which way I'm pointing now. Yeah, she's still got a little bit of shopping to do. Basically, we've got everything done. Right, let's see if I can. I'm just trying to see how you
everything around. A few bits to get. Got all the wrapping to do. How are you? How's your family?
There we go. Was that lagging then? I've got no sound at all anymore. Let's turn them off.
Oh, just to let you know, guys, as well, Roger and Heather, I reordered something for Lost Souls.
I told her earlier on.
Okay, so I did. I was thinking about doing it, and I thought, shall I do it? Shall I wait till after Christmas? And I thought, no. Do you know what? So I'll get it now. That'll actually be with her tomorrow. I'll message you what it is shortly, Roger or Heather. It's a two-piece thing, and I've written a note. It's from Amazon, so I put a note in there that is who it's from, who's helped out. And I said one of them was a belated birthday present, and the other one you can have as a Crimbo present.
Yeah, and then stop bothering us. I was surprised she hadn't jumped on today.
She's out shopping at the minute. She had to go to. I think she said she was gone to Lidl's or something when I spoke to her a little while back.
Yeah, we've only got a few people to get. I'm gonna have to sort this microphone out for next time.
Where I work now is actually on an industrial shopping estate. Got Asda, Aldi, Sainsbury's, all very close together.
Yeah.
It was mayhem. Absolutely.
Sarah Rickard just said hello, Dan, if you can't see the chat.
Hi, Sarah. Heather, actually, you're. I don't know if I'm coming through okay, but your sound's a little bit muffled.
Yeah, Roger said that, but I'm only on the cheapy Mikey. I'll go on and have a look.
Because yours is coming through all right, Dan.
Right.
It's just that echo.
Are you sure you haven't? Got another window open, Roger, with YouTube, with like YouTube unmuted.
No, YouTube's muted on there.
Oh! Try this. Go into your settings at the bottom of your StreamYard page. There's a little button called Settings.
Yeah.
Go to Audio,
Yeah.
and in there should be one that says something to do with echo. Remove echo.
Echo cancellation.
Echo cancellation and automatic adjust mic.
Right, echo cancellation, is that on or off?
On.
Just try turning it off and see if that makes a difference.
Right, I've turned it off now.
It might not, but it might do.
No, I'm still getting it.
No, I can still, to be honest, I can still hear it coming through as well. Only a split second behind.
Try that one. That's automatic mic volume. I'll keep that on actually. No, none of that changed. Yours is very muffled, darling. Yeah, I can hear like a chattering in the background. That's what I can hear. How
Yours
weird.
is, hang on, yours stops there. So I can't hear mine either now.
Huh.
No, I can't hear my echo now.
No, I'm not getting it. Oh, I'm getting it a bit then. It's got to be my end.
John, let's blame Heather. Shh.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to go and check on my mic.
Well, I got plenty down here you can plug in to try.
That's because I haven't got any choices. I have only got one.
Yeah.
Well, I said I've got plenty of mics here if you want to try. We need a PAP setup. He has as much money problems as me, AMG.
Oh, you don't need, no, you don't need a PAP setup. Trust me. Trust me. I've been doing the live streams for how long now, and I still can't get them right.
So I'm lucky to get this far half the time.
No, you're doing well, mate. You're doing well.
It's no, I just thought it'd be nice to be able to bring people into the stream, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's like you said earlier, it's a learning curve. It's definitely a learning curve, but once you've done it a couple of times, it's easy to know how to be up. But then, even so, as you've seen with every one of my live streams, I do a sound check half an hour before I go live with Lost Souls Paranormal mainly. I've done it with you, Roger, a couple of times, haven't I?
Yeah.
And I make sure that everything's working properly, and then I don't touch anything. I leave it. That's it. Don't touch a thing. And then when it comes to going live, there's a problem. And it's like bloody gremlins. Where have they been hiding?
Yeah, there's something weird going on with my computer anyway, but it's sometimes it just goes beyond me. Like this, I got the echo in back again.
All right, I can't hear it yet.
I was going to try and plug the sound card in. I'm glad I didn't.
That echo. You sure it's not the sound entering one ear, bouncing around a little bit, and then coming back out?
No, with the space in there, mate, it'll take longer to come round. Okay, have you got any ideas, darling?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I just muted mine in case it was the fact that mine's picking up, because it is quite close to the speakers.
It's my end.
See a doctor about it then.
It needs a good slap, I think. Let me have another look in actual sound settings. Sure.
Well, guys, I'm gonna do one because I need to show my face and not be rude with the company that I'm in at the moment. So just thought I saw you on, so I thought I'd pop on and say howdy doody. you will probably hear from me tomorrow. Christmas Day, I'll send you a message. I'll send everyone a message Christmas Day. So enjoy today. Try and enjoy tomorrow before, obviously, Crimbo. I don't know if you've got to go out and do stuff. That try not to get too stressed. And I will speak to you later.
All right, and mate, thanks for dropping in. Much
problem.
appreciated.
No problem. I'll speak to you soon.
Have a good time, buddy.
See you later.
Have a lovely time. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, bear with me, guys. I'm just trying different things here. Oh, I don't know why it don't want to do that one. But that's gone now.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That's
it's a
normal.
longer echo. I don't know what this is.
Try speaking.
Yeah, your sound's breaking up there as well. Right, recording. That one's disabled. That one's disabled. That's saying. Right, let's try that one. No jack information. Okay, so back on that one. Are you still hearing me? Tiffany! Hello! Are you still hearing me, babe?
Yes, darling.
All right, hang on. This has all gone to cock here. Right.
I've moved into the back room.
Oh, okay, yeah. You forgot to shut the piano last night. How come your little room looks better than mine? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Because I found the button.
Yeah.
It's
If you want to
really
jump
lagging
in,
now.
Jeff, the link is up there somewhere in the chat. I just haven't quite figured out how to pin it at the top yet. And while you're there, you can have one of them as well. I think you've got a spanner now. All right, so how come you can do that quicker than me?
I know it's tight.
Yeah, you got a delay. I can hear you talking upstairs in the background, and then it comes out on the screen. Yeah, Tiff's got a spanner. Yeah. Sorry, Tiff. I'm just having a bit of a giggle here, trying to work out how to use this here StreamYard thing. But at the moment, the sound's going in and out. It's doing all sorts of frigging weird things. I can see myself moving twice in the other one. It's in your background, Roger. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I don't know quite what's doing it. I mean, we did a test earlier on, just a private stream between me and Heather. Oh, pardon me. And it was working fine. Kirsty, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. It's just a test thing to try out StreamYard so I can get people in. Up north, yeah, I think it's a bit colder up there than it is down here, but it's just wet down here at the moment. Put some aliens in your background. Yeah, and you can't say Pat jinxed it because it was doing it before he came on. All I need now is some phone calls coming in and I'm well buggered. good. Just a small echo. Yeah, I did turn the settings down a bit, Tiff. The computer did an update the other day and it reset a lot of things on it. I just missed Keith. Yeah, he only popped in for 5 minutes. He's away, obviously, visiting. Yeah, I did ring him. He rang me this morning to give me a bit of advice. Mute the missus and talk. You just don't know how much of a task that is, mate. I've never managed it yet.
Really?
Yeah.
With me sitting here?
Yeah. Bear with me a sec.
This is what I have to put up with all the time.
I'll tell you what, there's a right lag on yours, babe.
Yeah, I know. I can't find out why.
I think you'll
Go out
find
and go back in.
it looks like you're on YouTube for some reason, which I haven't moved you to.
What do you mean I'm on YouTube?
Well,
You shared
between
my screen on YouTube.
no, there's actually a lag on StreamYard as well because I can hear what you're saying upstairs. I can't hear what you're saying, but I can hear you talking before it comes out on here.
Yeah, that's what I told you about an hour ago.
Ah.
I'm just going to say it might be this machine just isn't up to it. But I'm going to try logging out and logging back in, clicking on my own link again.
Try it.
Bye for now.
Okay. Yeah, Kirsty, I'm absolutely crap with it. I really am. But it's plus since I've had the strokes, well, I've never been able to multitask, as she'll tell you. But I just keep getting distracted. Like I could still see her chatting away on that screen then. But yeah, Echo's gone, so it's hers. Let me just shout up. Yeah, I just shouted up the stairs that the Echo's gone. Now she's gone. Oh, she's back. Let's see if it comes back. Is it going to come back? You hearing and everything there? Your audio good, bud? Well, say something then. No good just bloody nodding your head, is it? I can't.
Right, now I've just unmuted the mic. And when you speak, I think my mic is picking it up. Try.
Yeah, the Echo's gone now. But you've still got a lag.
Can't help being slow.
Tiffany said it might be because she's not using headphones.
No, it's because you can hear me actually talking upstairs. If I shut the door, it'd be better.
Oh, the microphone ain't that sensitive.
No, I can hear you on the computer and talking downstairs because we're in the same house. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So you can hear the lag.
Gone. Who's gone, AMG? You going? Or am I gone? Is she gone? 303 gone. I've still got 303.
The Echo's gone. It was that first time I logged in. It wasn't behaving itself.
Her mic will be picking up your voice. Yeah, might be. Might well be.
Because the mic. No, the
Yeah.
camera's there. and then
AMG
the
just
speakers
said,
are-
AMG just said the echo's gone. Matt saying the lag, it may be down to the hardware on the laptop PC. Well, I'm on a laptop down here with an extra screen, and I think you're on the desktop up there, aren't you, babe? Or are you on the laptop?
Yeah. No,
What?
my computer.
The desktop,
My
the big.
computer. I'm not using
Yeah.
work. No, I'm on the.
Yeah, it could well be then. Could well be. Mind you, you're only using the one on the computer, aren't you? Tiff said she can still hear an
What
echo.
one?
You're using the
Well, if I
microphone
get
a
me-
little bit.
I'm using the microphone on the camera. This
Ah,
one is.
that might be
That's
what
the
it
only
is.
microphone I've got.
That could well be what it is then. Because I used to use that splitter with headphones in one and a microphone in the other, and that used to cure it.
But like I say, I don't usually use this for streaming.
No, I don't use the built-in microphone in this one, but
But mine
Right.
has not been the laptop. Hasn't got a built-in microphone.
anyway, it looks like it's something we're going to have to live with for a bit. So, who we got in the
That's
chat
what
then?
we do. Who's it? We got 10 now. And 9 thumbs up.
Is there anybody else out there that wants to turn a camera on just to come in and mess things up? Let's see how bad we can really get this thing. I keep looking away at that bloody screen. I've got to learn to concentrate on the one. Hello. Movement upstairs. Still hear a slight echo. Well, I've tried quite a few different settings. Will that work on that computer, will it?
Don't know.
Yeah, she's just...
No.
You don't really know, like... Oh, I got to get that sound card plugged in and working for next time. Yeah. Believe it or not, Kurt, I've got this mic. I've got that one. And I got 3 or 4 Lavia mics, including a cordless one.
Has the echo gone?
Yes, and you're a lot clearer.
Because I've gone over to this microphone.
There you go. The problem was your end.
Of course it was. Told you it was. But nobody else would come on, so I could go off and prove it was me.
Come on, I'm a man. I'm never going to bloody admit that I'm wrong, am I?
You're not even going to admit I'm right. And I'm
Yeah, of
tech
course.
support. My tech support. I don't listen to my tech support.
And who said that? Who said that? Matt Walker said the lag's gone as well.
Oh, thank you, Tiff.
Right, now we're up and running without me getting distracted by voice. I really thought the voices in my head had come back.
The voices are in your head.
Yeah, they used to tell me to do some real bad things.
They still do. How come I can smoke a cigar, but I can't vape without choking?
Well, I told you they're bad for you.
Yeah, but you won't let me smoke up here.
Yeah. No,
You're a
not
bully.
upstairs. No. That's why my office is downstairs and yours is up
Yeah, I
there.
know. We've discussed this. I'm not going upstairs. No smoking upstairs.
Yeah, not having none of that.
Move you out the corner. We move you out the corner for Christmas. You can go into my office. Nope, can't smoke up there.
I'm glad you pronounced that right. No, don't even go there. Yeah, even curse
Pronounced
there,
what?
please.
Office.
Yeah.
You're
I-
rude.
Come on then, anybody else? Go on, you're quicker than me. Bang the link in. I will learn how to pin it at the top in live chat.
Well,
It's
all you
good.
do, yeah, all you do is you find it there and you copy it, and then you don't copy anything else. And then all you need to do when
Oh,
you
it'll
want the
come up
link
the
to
next
go
time
up,
I
you
copy
do
it.
paste, paste, paste. It's easy.
That's it. You're going to start spamming the bloody chat now, aren't you?
To ban me.
No, I haven't got PayPal or donations on here. I don't money choice.
So have you figured out how to mute me yet?
Yes, I have actually.
I'll say you can shut me up for once.
There you go.
Do that
I'm
again.
right. Yeah.
But I can unmute it anyway.
Yeah, because you're a moderator.
So you can't shut me up. Woohoo.
Yeah, I've already sussed that one, Tiff, where you can ban people, block people, time them out.
Yeah, me. Do you want to watch me do it to you, Tiff?
No. No.
I wouldn't. I like Tiff.
Well, that's how I timed myself out on Papstream the first time he gave me a spanner. I was like, let's see how we use it. I was having a look and I timed myself out.
Well done.
But at least that sorted the audio problem.
Yeah, it was me. I'm always the problem. Well, it's always my fault. Whether I'm the problem or not, it's always my fault.
3 times the job. Yes, Matt. I'm Heather will tell you, I've always been crap with tech. It's not that long ago that I've learned to use it. And, you know, it's like trying to play catch up. The bloody kids can do this sort of stuff quicker than me. You know, they'll sit there and have full conversations with their mates and all sorts. And best I do is read texts. Yeah, I'm actually convinced, Matt, that I am slightly dyslexic, if I'm honest.
Can't spell either.
No, I used to be able to, but I do rely on spell check a lot more now.
Or me.
Or you. Google's a big help.
Only if you've got some idea of how to start spelling it.
Yeah, but after spell check, then it comes up with totally irrelevant stuff to what I'm trying to type.
That's because you've typed it wrong in the first place.
Oh, pardon me. Oh, hell. How are we doing on time anyway? Oh, we've been going nearly an hour. But yeah, I'm actually appreciate everybody that's dropped in and given advice on how to try and sort this StreamYard out. It's only the free one, so I only get, I think it's 20 hours a month. Is that chocolate you're looking at in there? Christmas presents. Ugh. It's rustling a lot. I know that sound. That's Cadbury's. Yeah, as I was saying, it's only the free one. I think it's 20 hours a month. I don't think I've ever done more than 2 lives in a month anyway, and I ain't going to do 2 10-hour ones. So.
No, all the good stuff's downstairs. I can't eat any of this.
Yep, bikers, thanks for dropping in. It is appreciated. As I say, I'm only a small channel, and it's nice to keep in touch with people. Yes, it is, Matt. I haven't looked into it, but I've been told it's 20 hours on the free one. I don't know whether there's a bit more you can do on the pay one. I know you can bring more people in, and the limit is 6 on this one. But with this little channel, it's not really worth paying for it. And I wouldn't anyway. I'd begrudge paying anything for anything, me. Finally got the thumbs up. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, I'll give myself a thumbs up, couldn't I? Yeah, there you go. Look, that puts it up to 10. Hello, who we got? AMG. Good afternoon, mate.
All right.
Yeah.
Hello.
Nice to see you, mate.
I just thought I'd jump on to say hello.
Yeah, appreciate it, mate. It all helps me get used to this shit. You know what I mean? It's Heather will tell you, I'm past the stage now where, first of all, there could have been so many computers and devices launched out the fucking window here because I couldn't use them.
I'd like to be in the comments, just to just having a laugh with the comments. Don't really like to get on camera, to tell you the truth.
No, that's fine, mate. I mean, I've got subscribers that I know watch me videos, and they don't even like coming in the chat, so they'll send me a comment by email. With some of the stuff I used to put out in the past, yeah, I can understand why, but
I do like videos, though. You like a good rant, don't you?
Oh, tell me.
Piss myself laughing the thing to come out with.
Sometimes, I mean, I normally have a whiteboard up, as you've probably seen in some of them, with mid notes and things on, and I'll get so much stuck in my head, and that's it. I'm away. And I look at things from weird angles.
So one of the things you come out with, it cracks me up.
Oh, well, the thing is, I can't make up nicknames for the politicians at the moment because they're in and out so bloody quick.
Fuckers out there. We're run by demons, aren't we?
Oh, well, tomorrow, last year I did quite an amusing one. The alternative Christmas message. I've done another one this year. It's only about 5 minutes long. Not quite as humorous, but you've got to look in the wording in it to get the gist of things. But still taking the piss.
Well, if the government had any good intentions, it'd help you out, wouldn't it? All they do is fucking put you down, grind you down.
Yep.
All these people are going to fucking commit suicide because they can't afford to fucking put the heating on. It's just a fucking joke.
It is, and it all stems from the government with what they've done. They're still blaming the war. They're still blaming the pandemic. We're way past the pandemic. We know how much they wasted.
How can't people see it when the actors are going to Ukraine and giving the guy a fucking medal? What is it? A trophy? The best fucking actor going.
Yeah.
How can't people see it?
But that's what I said in the video, was it yesterday? He can't make up his mind what he is, whether he's a president, a general of an army, a celeb. We know he's a beggar.
Just a pawn, innit? That's what he is. He's playing out everything. I think the USA is fucking ruling everything, innit?
Well, they provoke Putin the most.
But what gets me is, if the USA are fucking pumping all these fucking billions into Ukraine, Putin must be able to see what's going on Why?
Oh.
Why do you call the cooking a kettle? You know what I mean? Why do you call it straight? You know what I mean? Like fucking.
Yeah, I mean, Sunak promised him another, what was it, 2.6 billion the other day.
Where's this
I mean,
money going?
Yeah, that's going to the Ukraine, and we don't know what the money's being used for because they're supplying them with arms, so they ain't got to buy any of them.
It's just a big black hole, isn't it? It's a fucking. I don't know what
Yeah.
they're doing.
I reckon it's being stashed away somewhere. And when it's all done and dusted, the next thing, they'll all be on begging, oh, we've got to send money over there now because they want to rebuild everything. It's just a black hole like France.
France, fucking hell, we used to go on holiday to France, didn't we? Now they want to come over here. It must be that fucking bad. Everyone's want to come over here.
I preferred to go to little countries that were next door to France, but
yeah. Nice little place.
You're all right there, baby. You huffing and puffing.
Oh, sorry. It's called breathing.
Breathing, yeah. Oh yeah.
Beer that started it all.
But see, I don't drink, so what's that? The bit started it all. See, that's another issue I get on here is with what I've got in my blood at the moment, is my eyes go in and out of focus all the time, even with or without glasses. So I've got like 3 pairs of glasses here, depending on what stage my eyes are at that I put on.
The blood is like an engine oil in it. Keeps pumping around, keeps the engine going fucking good. If you have a dirty fucking, that's why you change the engine oil every year, innit?
Yeah.
To fucking make the
Well,
engine good.
They've changed half of mine in the last month. Well, took half of it out.
Have they put it in? Have they put blood into you?
No, what it is the you got the red and white cells, as you know. You get one of them with this disease will get like fatter, as it were, and it starts annoying everything else in the body. So the other ones get fat to counteract it. That interacts with your bone marrow or something, which can, in very extreme cases, lead to leukemia. Although that hasn't been, an issue here at the moment. So what they do is they take a pint out a week, which reduces the amount of blood fat cells in your body. Plus, with the blood pressure meds, they're hoping it'll level out. Well, I've had the first round of treatment now. So they took some bloods last Monday, wasn't it, babe? Yeah, last Monday.
Yeah. Well, Monday before you had your blood test. Monday this week.
That'll be run through all the tests because they took quite a bit. And then on the 6th of January, I got another appointment coming up with the consultant where I'll know what the next stage is, whether I'm going to stay on that level, whether they'll up the treatment, whether they'll change my meds. But at the moment, the blood pressure has come down and it's staying pretty constant. So the blood pressure side of things ain't too bad at the moment.
So they're just draining you and they're not putting nothing back in you?
Yeah. But the body's making extra anyway. That's part of the problem.
Right.
As if my body's making too much blood and it's making it in the wrong type.
Right.
I always said
it's a bit thick.
Alien. Yeah, it counts for a few things, doesn't it?
His blood's too thick. If they take some of it out, it might thin it down a bit.
Well, I can't. They keep telling me my blood's too thick. Yet when I cut myself, it'll bleed for a week. I get preferential treatment because I have to go in the hot room because I won't be tested for the lurgy. So they always treat me as if I've got it, which is fair enough.
So they give you a private room then.
Yeah, so you get in a little room where there's only 2 chairs rather than all the other patients around the outside of a big room, and they come straight in and sort you out and get rid of you as quick as possible.
It's good, isn't it? Do you have to still...
Sorry, mate, say again.
Do you have to still wear a mask in hospital?
No, I'm exempt. You're supposed to.
Yeah.
They
But,
do play the same game though, yeah.
well,
Are they all
I've always been exempt because of breathing is part of my problems. So.
But yes, there's big signs at the hospitals. Please wear a mask and protect others.
But that was the funniest one, wasn't it? That phone call I got from them. We haven't got an update on the records on your COVID status. I said, well, there shouldn't be any record of my COVID status. She said, well, there should be. I said, no, there isn't because I've never had a positive test. She said, but you would have been tested. I said, no, I haven't. And I won't be.
You used to get messages through the phone. Come and get your COVID jab. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Oh, then she went into this spiel. Oh, you know, we've got to protect the nurses, this, that, and the other. I said, well, you jabbed, didn't you? She said, yeah. I said, you wear a mask, don't you? She said, yeah. I said, well, where's your issue then? You're protecting yourself, aren't you? I'm not a threat if you think all that works.
You'll be fine and shouldn't.
Yeah, I just tie them up in knots. I do, mate. I really do. But I made a big complaint about back, I think it was last year or beginning of this year, about the way I was treated up there at one point. And ever since then, they bend over backwards to help me. They're even ringing me to make appointments. Even the GP's been doing it.
How old are you now, Roger?
I'm 61.
61. Yeah, you're doing all right. I love that video. That's south. Is it south where you do your hair's fucking stuck up like that?
Oh, the mad
Like this.
professor. It's not long enough now.
Every time I see that, he's like, fucking hell. That's a great picture, that. Fucking hell.
I come in many guises. Many guises. As the good lady there will testify.
Yeah, when I met him, he looked a bit like Sean Connery. God knows where that's gone now.
I've gone great.
He left Miss Moneypenny.
Yeah, he could never sound like him.
No. He had more bloody hair than me as well, but there you go.
Only when he wore a wig.
Mind you, some of the gadgets I built out in the shed over the years would probably come in handy for him, wouldn't they?
Hey there.
Oh, hello.
Right.
Good company there, AMG.
Fucking hell, dogs. What's that? You want to see them?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
she likes puppies.
Bones after bones.
Oh, hello. Hello. Yes. Yes.
She'll bark her head off, and when I get drunk, I just feed her bone after bone. And then when I sit down there, she knows I'm fucking drinking or something. And she goes, "Ah, give me a bone."
There's my lazy thing laid in the chair.
Not that you can see what it is, because it's black.
Oh, the cat, is it?
Yeah. Wazza.
I've got 2 dogs on her. Oh my God, hard work. Like kids, aren't they?
I used to keep Alsatians years ago, German shit. That's what I've got to remember on camera now. That's what that is.
Well, the scat, what is it, bite you?
I had an Irish Wolfhound. That there was just a whole flap of my cheek that lifted
Wow.
up. My mate's dog had me.
Is it?
But mine were always well trained. One of them was a show dog, so he had to be trained. Well, Rex, good afternoon, mate. Sorry, buddy, I didn't see you in there. I told Dan this afternoon on the phone that your prize from the giveaway is coming to me. Sorry about that, AMG. We had a free draw. I don't know whether you were in the live Sunday. And Rex won a book. And he said to Dan that I'll send it to me. So send it to Roger.
By the time the lights on at night time, like it's 9 o'clock, I'm upstairs, just chilled out basically.
Sleep.
Well, Dan did one the other night again. Because I went to bed, and usually if I'm not planning to be on a live, I'm usually in bed by 10 o'clock at the latest. Not asleep, just relaxing my muscles and that. And I come down yesterday morning, and all of a sudden there's like a 5-hour live from Pap and an email from him saying he's just going to go live.
Yeah, I like to watch them the day after, the day after in the mornings, because there's fuck all on, is there? I ain't got TV or anything.
Well, that's when I do my videos. See, I troll round, I watch the news, I watch things on here, and most of my notes are made the day before. I'll pick a story and I'll work out what I'm going to, because my mind goes blank. But then I always leave a slot on my notes for any breaking news that comes out in the morning. I'll see what the story is. I'll go and see what the other lads are saying about it. And then I'll put my version of it out, which is usually pretty different to everybody else's. But
Roger on a rant. I love it.
Well, it was weird because I've actually got the two channels, and the other one is called Roger's Rants.
Oh, is it? Okay, now.
But I only set that one up when I got banned from here a couple of times.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And the videos I got banned for didn't matter anyway, because I just posted them on YouTube. The BitChute, they went down the storm.
Yeah.
Back in the early days when I first started, I did have, and they'll all testify to this, some pretty damning information. And I know if I'd have posted it, I'd have lost my Google account, let alone my YouTube account. That's how close to the bone it was. In fact, a lot of it I deleted from my files eventually. Hello, Holly. Good afternoon, sweetheart. Sorry.
Hey, hi.
How's your shopping trip gone? I know you've been out because Pap told me. This is actually nice to be able to talk to a face on here rather than just a picture of me, Lady lost. She's not lost. Far from it.
Right, Roger, I'm going to dip anyway.
Mate,
comment,
I
so.
really appreciate the fact that you came on. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, right.
Great.
It's going great. Yeah, okay, I'm over 38.
State of the trouser beard, man.
I have white hair like you soon.
I said I'll go old and grey like an old dog fox, but I didn't expect it to look like the mange as well,
Right, I'm gonna go.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you dropping in, mate.
Nice to meet you, Andrew.
Anytime, mate.
Cheers. We'll see you both in a bit. Right.
Okay, have a good Christmas.
Brilliant. First guest on other than you. You're in the dark there. Mind you, I look in the dark. Oh.
You are in the dark. It's gone dark.
Oh, that only lights there. It's all right like that.
Dan was your first guest.
Yeah, you were in a private one.
No, Dan.
Oh, yeah, of course he was. Yeah, he jumped on right at the beginning, didn't he? Bloody hell. See, this is where the mind goes. That was all of what? Less than an hour ago. So what did you buy when you was out then, Holly? I can't make up my mind which bloody chat I want to look at. I haven't got a timer on the chat, have I? No, because you posted some at one after the other earlier on, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, it just keeps flickering here and... there we go. Saving it for Sunday. Now, I thought I had a cigarette going here somewhere.
Oh, that's it. Rub it in.
Well, you can come down and sit beside me for 10 minutes if you want to have one. Nobody else is coming on. Now I've just got 2 papers out the tin.
Are you rolling me one as well? Thank you.
No.
Yeah, I've still got to go shopping, Holly. I need a few last minute bits and pieces, but it'll either be later on today or sometime tomorrow. I've got presents to wrap and a StreamYard to sort out. No, we did that.
No, we've done that now. Oh, you'd have pissed yourself, Ollie. Did a test the same as we do with Dan. Did a private one with Heather. As soon as I come on here, we got echoes and bloody all sorts of things going on. Turns out it was her end. Well, plus I turned the settings down, didn't I? So
Told you it was my end. And every time I kept trying to mute my mic to stop it happening, you kept asking me questions.
yeah, it's
And then
normally
going, no, it's still there.
I was just it's normally pretty quiet up here on a Christmas Eve, as long as you don't go near the big centres. I did mine the other day. I managed to struggle uptown. Well, I only have to buy the one. You do the rest, don't you? Do you know what would be? I've just thought of something here. The way this is up here, I'll have to try and sort out if I can go live from a mobile phone, so we can do this on the drive up north next year.
You can.
That would be a right giggle. Honestly, guys, how me and her carry on like this. This is how we carry on in the car.
No, we're worse.
Well, yeah.
Because I'm not trying to keep my eye on the chat to see if I'm supposed to be doing anything as a spanner.
Well, this is a problem I'm having. Rex, I finally stopped smoking the herb again. Flaming costing too much. Yes, mate. I know that from old. I've seen how the prices have changed. The only time I get a little bit now is if one of the lads is round and he's got one going. I did do it just before the live the other week. But it just relaxes me muscles. So I don't use it for the enjoyment of it. Very, very rarely use it for that. It's 50 quid, yeah. Good on you, Rex, for stopping that, mate. I'll tell you, it's just another expense that people can't afford now. Unless they're growing their own, obviously. But I never even dared do that years ago, not in a council house. Well, not ours, anyway. Yeah, we got 16 on. Yeah, welcome, guys. Whoa. I was trying to see then. Yes. I can hear like a heartbeat going on in there, but it might be
You?
Yeah, it might be the thing in the headphones.
What, your heartbeat?
Yeah. We used to have 2 tents in the bedroom. Yeah, them people in the tents upstairs, they're noisy. Go on. When they fall out of bed. Very noisy, yeah. Yeah, I bet you would, Ollie. It was all right when I lived in the wilds and the back and beyond. I could grow anything, anywhere. We used to have a lovely little fishing mark. I mean, Heather will know where it is. She knows where I used to go down there and where I lived. I literally stepped out my door and used to climb down the cliffs. Quite an easy path if you were clever enough. And we used to fish at the bottom. And I noticed that nobody ever went down there. So I just put a few plants down there. And they grew to maturity just in the open. It used to be great harvest time. You'd sit down there, you pull the stuff straight off the bush, dry it in the sun, and away you go.
While you were fishing.
Yep, never did fall in with it. Fell in for other reasons, but not that. Paul, good afternoon, mate. Sorry, buddy, I didn't see you in there. Glad you could join us. How about this? I've got people on a panel. What do you reckon?
I'm people. Really?
Oh,
I'm
we have,
people.
we've had 3 on here. It's just
You
the
got
fact
me
that
on a panel and you had guests. Yes.
it's the fact that I bet it won't work next time like this.
Of course it will. Could be just as bad with just as many faux pas.
Oh, I don't know how I do it. I really don't.
I don't know how I put up with it.
Let's see if I can do this. So I'm trying to be clever again, I think. Let's just have a look.
You've missed nothing, HG. Nothing. Nothing at all. Other than failure, echo. Total mess.
Hang on, Tiff, I'll let you in a sec. Oh, hang on. It's because I've got this other thing on going on here.
Because
Hang
he's
on.
typing. Cannot multitask.
You're black. What's going on here then?
There
Oh,
she
there she
is.
Right, what I'm actually trying to do. Welcome aboard, Tiff.
Hi.
Third
Hello,
guest.
my lovely. Can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
That's better.
My mic's a bit funny sometimes.
I think it was just sort of catching up with itself. How are you? How's the job? How's the buses?
I am no longer working there. It's a long story.
Oh dear. I thought that was your dream job.
There you go, Ollie.
It was through no fault of my own.
It's the way it happens sometimes. Oh look, he's sharing his car. His favourite car.
I weren't the favourite one, but it was road car I ever owned. And then me as a hunklet.
Gorilla.
Sorry, I'm not watching the chat.
I know what happened.
I know. So I'm not watching the chat while I'm playing around with this. No, it's all a learning curve. There you go. And that was my... Come on. My first ever racing Mini. This was my first ever... Right, let's get rid of that. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm literally, Jeff, I'm just trying to sort out what I can do. I mean, we had an horrendous echo and it turned out that was up Heather's end.
I know, I was in the chat.
Yeah, the
No.
AMG, the rims on the Mini were 8-inch and it was also running a 1750 Allegro GT engine. And I think I was 13 when I was racing that one.
Wow.
I have got some couple of dragsters on there, but my dear partner there, at some point, I've lost thousands of photographs over the years, but the ones I've got left, there are some reasonable ones. So Heather's going to digitize them for me so I can put them on. There's a few of my old bikes as well. Yes,
No,
AMG.
I've been thinking of going for my CBT. Get myself a bike. Just a little run around.
I'll tell you what, I don't really know if it's worth it nowadays. A mate of ours gave up, oh, what was it, 2 years ago? Sparky stopped. And he just found no benefits. He said the traffic's that horrendous, you can't get up between them. He said, and everybody's out to kill you. And that's one of the reasons I gave it up, because I was out to kill myself on them. I just answer AMG there. Yes, mate, the minis, they do hold a particular memory for me, as my Uncle Bob used to work for the British Leyland Rally team. He was there lifelong from an apprentice, and he used to build the rally minis up there, and we used to go up and have a look. And I found some photos of him on Facebook, actually in the workshop, which was surprising. But he used to have films and pictures from all around the world with the rally teams, right up to the TR7s and the 6R4s, which I was lucky enough to get a drive in the compound up there once, but it was only the once. Yeah, bikes are very dangerous, mate. I've got the scars from them, so's Heather. Because she's
Mine are better than yours.
Yeah, you got metal pins in yours. I had enough bone to put back together, you know. Well, except for the shoulder.
Can you, babe? I'm trying to stream a picture of my baby up at Bat 21. Can
I don't know whether you'll be able to put it on, even though you're a mod.
oh, it's on StreamYard. I've got it showing,
You've got it showing.
but it's greyed out.
Yeah. Okay, yep. Hang on.
Yeah, my baby that the bitch broke.
Mm, that's pretty.
That's our favourite lay-by down there. We used to sit there, hours and hours. And the first time we went up there, I promised her a meal out. So we went down the chippy and I put plates and everything across the dashboard. But it was great for
Cocktails on the
stargazing.
beach and everything.
Yeah, it was great. You went because we like the stargazing and watching that sort of thing. So we just, top down, lay back, look up. But unfortunately, the fishing rods never used to fit in there very well.
We got them in though.
Yeah, well, we didn't with the amount we got now, but yeah, we got enough in there.
Off in the distance on the left-hand side, the mountain you can see is Criffel in Scotland.
Yeah, Scotland.
And just above the boot is the cottage where we stay. But off in the other side of the bay.
Oh,
It's absolutely beautiful up there.
Belated happy birthday last week for Sarah.
There's too
Sorry,
many December birthdays.
I'm not watching while I'm playing with all this. See, you got that up there, but I can take it down.
I can take it down.
Oh, I didn't realise you could do that on here.
Well, it says present. So I thought, right, let's see what I can present. And it said share screen. So I got the picture up and shared it, but it was sitting there grey as if you had to okay it. Which is why I asked
I
nicely.
didn't notice it came up in the back office. So now I know how they all play with their
But I couldn't get it to go over my picture, which is what I thought it would do. I thought it would.
You were going to share the screen with it.
Yeah, I was going to post it so that you couldn't see my ugly face and you could see you in the driver's seat of my lovely car that you never liked.
Yeah, but I used to drive it all the time. I hated it with the top down. It just it wasn't stable.
I loved it.
If you got above 60 mile an hour, the seatbelt slap you to death upside the ear.
Didn't do that to me.
You pull alongside a lorry, you get frigging gassed.
Just go faster.
Yeah, and I look like a frigging hairdresser. nowhere.
But it was my car.
Yeah, it was your car. I got to admit, mine's gone on to a better place before I wreck it.
That one's gone to a better place, unless somebody bought it and did it. Because it was a good little motor.
Well, you know what you can do? You can put
Yes.
in the checker
The reg
and
and
see
see
if
if
it's
it's still.
been MOT'd and taxed. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we made £1,000 profit on it and got 3 or 4 years use out of it before it got smashed up. So it's amazing what price you can get a drop top for in the middle of the winter.
Half price.
Well, it was, wasn't it? He wanted, what was it,
He wanted
4,250.
$4.50.
And we gave him $2,000, and I said, "Well, take it or leave it, mate." $2,000, yeah, all right. And
Yeah.
is there a pack? We don't know, Sarah. He's away for Christmas. There's every chance he might pop up on a live just to wish everybody Merry Christmas while he's
He said
down
he
in
would pop up
Essex.
Christmas Day.
He said he'd ring me Christmas Day.
Oh, I didn't know. No, I thought he was going to do a pop up.
But yeah, he
Christmas
may
Day.
do a pop up for 5 minutes. But I don't know when the next live is scheduled for. If I have a look at.
The next one is scheduled for New Year's Day. Because obviously it's not doing one this weekend.
No.
No,
So the next one will be the 1st.
Yeah, which technically would be a members only
Yeah.
first one of the month. But I think it would be nice.
If he does it as members only, because he has missed 1 or 2.
Yeah, and may have it members only and then throw it open or something, so we get an hour or so to catch up. And I don't know whether he can do that on his setup.
No, I think you'd have to stop that live stream and then create a new one as public.
Oh, hang on, I left me. That's all right. I what do you call it? Minimalized it, made it smaller, disappear, whatever. And I forgot to bring
Minimized.
that one back. That's it. That's the word.
He always tries to be a minimalist.
This is what I mean. I got different words for things, and I can't pronounce a word, but she always knows what I mean.
Yeah, I'm like that. There's some words I can't pronounce, and I just refuse to use them.
Well, I get like Dan does. I'll be chatting away, then all of a sudden I'll get a mental block about what I'm saying, and I forget what I said, and then I'll forget what I was going to say, and then I'll just say nothing. It's a horrible feeling when you get like that. Oh, hello.
Bye.
She's going to creep down behind me now and give me a battering. You watch. But I got to say, I couldn't wish for anybody better looking after me. I really couldn't. She's an absolute angel. And I still say that I wouldn't have what I got now, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. It was, I can hear her muttering in the background up there, so she's listening. It won't. Oh yeah, look, she's down there.
Let me back in. Let me back in. I clicked the wrong button. Let me back in.
This is 24/7 with us. We're like this all the time. It's hilarious. Then you get half a dozen of others around here that have got the like mind. It just gets very confusing.
I can do that.
Oh, you're doing better on it than I am. How do you do that then?
Turn the camera. Set the picture for when you turn the camera off.
I'll use it as an avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did do that on YouTube, and that went horribly wrong.
Well, I'm bored. I'm playing.
Well, that's all I've come on here for. Well, I shouldn't say come on YouTube to play. It should get misconstrued. Couldn't it? But yes, Holly. I did speak to Dan about that this morning, and we could get Christmas and New Year out the way, and then we'll try and arrange some. He's going to try and come up to us for a weekend when we're up in Cumbria. I'm going to take him fishing. But yes, he does think he wants another meet up at some point. It was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Well, don't forget, Holly, I am planning to come down in January and finally bloody meet yous.
It's
Where
a
are you
shame he couldn't
meeting?
come down.
Eh?
Where are you meeting Holly?
I'm going down. I'm supposed to be going down to Dan's roughly
Oh,
halfway
right.
through January. So she's gonna drive over and meet us.
I say because Holly's not that far from us, as she said, and Heather drove over to see her over there as well. So,
Mind you, it took nearly as long as it does to get to Dan's. So
yes,
You could come to Dan's too.
the catching part of it, AMG, is the biggest problem with us at the moment. Sorry, I was just answering. I just thought.
That's all right.
That's what I mean. I'm trying to concentrate on the camera. First of all, it was over there in front of that computer because I was going to set it up a different way, and then I'm looking at this one and it's over there. And but I've actually noticed now I'm not using the YouTube as much now. I'm using this live stream.
I've messaged Dan, Holly. It should be, I think, the week of the 16th of January that I'm going down, and our Stuart might be coming with us.
Oh, that'd be great. That would
So
be nice.
we'll actually like the main core of the channel.
Live
Cargo.
from the couch.
Yeah. Let's see if I'm allowed to stay that long. I've messaged him asking him how long I'm welcome for, just so I know to book
He'll
train
stay
tickets.
as long as the alcohol lasts. When
we
that's
better
gone,
not
you're out.
go then.
No, I'm all right. I don't drink. I'll quite happily sit there sucking on the tap all weekend. Well, you can take your own bottle of malt with you, can't you? So you last at least a day.
Just the one.
Well, maybe a case. It's not that you think I'm joking, Tiff. Took her down to Cornwall, meet me mates. Free drink all weekends. All weekend they wouldn't let us buy one. Every beer that was put in front of us, and we both drink ale at the time. Proper ale was a JD.
Skinner's.
Most of those were doubles. And by the end of the night, I couldn't remember getting back to the hotel. But apparently she grabbed me under her arms and carried me back. I couldn't
Can't
even
just
remember getting
abandon
back
him.
to the hotel.
I would have.
Even the security
No.
on the hotel said, "The bloody state you were in last night," he said. It was hilarious. I just got to a level and I just woomph. That was it. Gone.
He was a happy drunk though.
Oh, I was always happy when I'm drunk. Too bloody happy. That's why I quit drinking.
But yeah,
Well,
his mates
I
all
try not to drink.
appreciate
I
it.
try not to drink too much because I can get quite flirty when I'm drinking.
Oh,
you
so
don't
can I,
drink
but
any
then
lots,
I am
Holly,
anyway.
are you? Kevin don't like me drinking. Yeah. That is another one of my concerns, especially
Hey,
with the
Princess
blood.
Angela.
Who's that? What?
Princess Angela's in the
Princess
in the
Angela.
chat.
She's just joined us.
Hello,
Hello,
Princess Angela.
Princess. Good afternoon, sweetheart. How are you?
Now you're surrounded by your pretty women. Shall I go and do
Oh.
you some tea?
Yeah, can you do the washing up while you're there? I'm having the day off. There's me. I'll hang me laundry up. Don't worry about that. I did the washing. The kitchen is mine until she comes home from work. So she makes the mess. I clean it up. But I think that's fair enough. It's a good swap because I get
Unless
cooking
it's
as
too
well.
unless he's too busy doing the live, in which case I need to clean up before I do the cooking.
There's only 2 plates out there today.
No, there's a baking tray as well.
But I've got to do the rest of the housework tomorrow. I've got the hoovering to do before the kiddies arrive and run rampage on Sunday. I nearly said Saturday then. Active Shooter, good afternoon, mate. Welcome. Do you want to bang the link in the live again in case Princess Angela...
Of course, my darling. Of course. How's
This is
that for a pro?
It's the only time I can ask her tell her what to do, see. I can do it, but she does it a hell of a lot quicker. There you go,
That's because
guys.
I've got it copied. I only need to click
Or on
paste.
here if anybody wants to jump in for 10 minutes. It's all helping me learn the tech. Why have we got people stacked up there? Ah, there she is. Right, hang on. Let's get this. Right, we'll get that one. We'll bring in Angela. Hello, sweetheart. How are
Hi.
you?
Hello. I'm all right, thank you. Am I vibrating? No, I didn't mean vibrating. I meant sorry. Oh, shoot.
So far, I'm quite pleased with the way this has gone. I haven't made too many cock-ups.
Oh, God. I come on, it's the first thing I say.
Well, I've never used StreamYard before, see, so I've never been able to bring
Haven't you?
things. I've learned how to put documents and pictures up, which is going to really piss everybody off once I learn how to use it quicker.
Oh, my God. I've used it for years, you know, and I still haven't got a clue how to do that. I don't know how to share screen. I don't know how to put documents on. I just know how to talk, which is nothing new.
Literally, I'd never used a computer. Oh, hello. Did you hear that alert then?
No.
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 That's all right then. That's just for me.
Unless you don't. I didn't mean vibrating. Oh, my God.
No, it's
I meant
someone
echoing, yeah.
literally, it weren't until I had my bypass. I knew it was going to be at least a year recovery and what have you, that I learnt to use the computer, because I went to sign on, obviously, because I couldn't work for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And the first issue they came on was, yeah, you got to do this online, that online. So I just put my hand up. I said, well, there's your first problem. She said, what's that? I said, well, I don't know how to use a computer.
Yeah.
I said, I'd done eBay. That was about it. And I learnt to watch videos on YouTube. That was my limit on a computer up until then. So she just said, I can't believe at your age you don't know how to use one. And I said, well, it can't gut fish and it can't gut grass. So I've never needed one.
And he had me.
Yeah.
I so they sent me on a course to learn how to use the computer at college, all paid for, obviously. And to take that course, there were several other courses you had to do. And I spent about 6 months getting all this new free education, learning new things, getting new certificates. Never used that of them, but
First aid, customer service.
Wow.
services. The what's the name for the building sites that you have to have now?
Oh.
Yeah, bloody all sorts.
Yeah.
And
I'm learning sign language at the moment.
Sign language.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
That's all I know. That's all I know.
Yeah. I was going to do it back. Like you can see me. What am I doing? Oh my God.
There's only 2 I know, and they're both universal.
That's generally what I used to. Is that sold okay? She just said she's having a nosebleed.
Mind you, back in my day, that
Yeah,
meant
she gets them quite frequently now.
Oh, does she?
I think. Yeah.
Oh, bless her.
Is that something to do with Kevin? Is it?
I think so. I'm not 100%
yeah, she said she
sure.
doesn't drink a lot because Kevin doesn't like it.
You see, I get a bit confused about Jay, like in the chats and stuff. I don't know Kevin, and I guess it's some. Is it a thing?
It's her medical. It's her medical problem. Is Kevin?
I thought
So
that.
if it's Kevin's fault, it's like she says Kevin doesn't like drinking.
Right.
She's not supposed to drink because it could cause an issue.
Okay.
So that's Kevin.
Back in the
So,
guys.
Is
as
it
opposed
like a
to-
medical
As
thing?
opposed to,
isn't
is it
it?
Keith? Is it Keith that she calls Dan? Because
Yeah, we call
Dan
Dan Keith. Yeah.
Yeah, so Dan's
He hates
Keith.
it.
No, I know, but it took me ages to try and figure out what was going on. So
Yeah.
but Kevin's her condition. But
Yeah. I've picked up bits and bobs, like as if time's gone on, but it's never anything that you want to just like ask straight out, is it? Do you know what I mean? Like, so I've kind of grasped the thing, but it's sad, and yeah.
Yeah.
hopefully, I mean, it's no disrespect to Holly, it's been there for a lot of years apparently,
a long time.
and there is a possibility that nothing would ever happen, but she's aware of it now, so something can be done. So
Yeah.
and that's the main thing, is being aware.
Yeah.
These people that just don't know, they've got a ticking time bomb, whatever it is, whether it's your heart, your blood, your brain, whatever. And
Absolutely.
it was my dad was we didn't know there was anything wrong with him, and he was walking across the road and he collapsed and died. That was
Wow.
it.
Good God.
It was
It's like,
one of
it's like
those,
mine.
like
They
Tommy
said
Cooper.
I could have had mine for years, couldn't I? They've
Mm.
said now that could have been the start of all my problems 10 years ago.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what they said about mine. I've got chronic lymphatic leukemia, and they've said that it's, with it being in the chronic stage, I've had it for God knows how long, but because it's still chronic, it's something that can start and it just is there, and people only notice it, you know, like with the blood ranges and stuff. It's only through having like bone marrow biopsies and stuff that they've been able to pick up on it. Years ago, they said like it was very much black and white. You either have it or you don't. And now there's so much grey area in between all these different things that it's they send these like they sent off my bone marrow and they put it in one of them poultry dish, not poultry. What do you call them?
Petri.
That's the one. It was something like
Petri dish. Petri.
Yeah, I did it in that for like a long time, and then it's come back, and then it's just, but they're still like, because it's chronic, they're not doing anything at the moment because it's stabilized. It's not stabilized, sorry, but it's not moving much. You know, there's no.
Yeah.
It's not getting any better, but it's not getting any worse.
Getting any worse.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. And so until it starts, till my white cells and my lymphocytes start to make a drastic like change, then they'll start to do something. But the whole time I'm like, oh my God, my blood. But it's been like it for a while, and oh my God, who's ringing me now? Well, it's not Santa, so I'm not answering.
I'm one of these to point out that I never used to take any notice. Even after I'd had a blood clot on the brain and a bypass, I was still doing mountain biking until I broke my shoulder.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
And
but he was also, he's also like most men. You tell him don't do it, the first thing he's going to do is go out and do it. So I went, do it, break your neck, see if I care.
Well, that's where the
thing,
joy
isn't it?
comes in, is doing something that you've been told you can't. You know, the amount of times the lads used to put, oh yeah, there's a 30-foot jump there, you never make that. I said, well, let's try and find out, shall we?
Hi, Agent X, by the way, in the chat.
And that was how I used to live my life. If I was told I couldn't do it,
Wow.
I'd go out and try. And that's why I'm so broken, I think.
Wow. I think that you have to live life, don't you? You have to live it. And
yeah, I set out in life. I wanted to learn as much as I could, do as many different things as I could, and that's exactly what I did. And I've worked everything from fishing boats, factories, tanneries, building work, all sorts.
wow.
I've led a full life, but I thought it would go on a bit longer that way. but it just, once I'd had the strokes, basically, it came to a halt because I was still working then. And I did try for a couple of days afterwards, didn't I, once I'd recovered a bit, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It's just
My phone's telling me System UI isn't responding to close app, so I might have to come back on if that's okay.
Yeah, no problems with that. No problem.
If he
Yeah,
sees you in
yeah.
the back room, he's terrible.
Yeah.
Took him a minute to notice I was in there.
Well, I've
I
got
had
to learn.
shout at him.
I'm still here.
I've got to learn how to pin the link in the top of the chat.
The three dots, if you go to where the link is, if you click the three dots next to it, you can pin the comment.
Ah, okay.
Come on
Right.
then, Techie.
Yeah, I've got to try and find the now I haven't messed with the link since, have I? I haven't posted anything else, so paste. Aha! There it is. Right, okay. Where's my three dots?
There you go.
it is. Pin to message.
Yep,
Well, hey!
Done.
Thank you, Jeff.
you're welcome.
I always set out to try and learn something on here every day. It might be a menial thing, or what does that do? Oh, look, I can put that on there. I'm happy then. So she was having a lay in this morning, and I actually got StreamYard up and running in a private thing, and I'm like, I'm a tech god. She's just sat in bed with a cup of coffee thinking, what the fuck?
Had a conversation with him last night about getting StreamYard set up for this afternoon. And he says, well, there's no point because you'll stay in bed till 11. I thought, right, I will.
Yeah, but you got 2 cups of coffee before you get up. You didn't get your toast today, but
No.
hello.
Sorry, I've not long woke up myself. But then again, I was up until about 5 o'clock this morning with Sonic.
Yeah,
Playing video games.
I won't say nothing on here, but Dan
I've
did
done that in the
contact me this morning with a message. So I did go onto Discord. I thought you might have been on Discord, but
No.
Well,
Seriously?
I got a message. Probably got the same message from Dan. And I texted him straight away.
yeah,
But he
Right.
was in the shower when I sent it, so and then we hopped straight onto GTA.
fair enough.
What's happening?
Take his mind off stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I don't often use Discord, as you know. I'll jump in for an hour and what have you. But as soon as I see him in there, I'll jump in and have a chat with him.
What's happened?
We can't really say much on it. It's somewhat personal and private. That's why he's been spending a lot of time.
Yeah, he's just had a bit of bad news.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say what, but he's
Okay.
had some bad
Yeah.
news.
Okay.
But it is
All right.
something that you didn't know, Tiff. I went through it with my father. A very similar thing. So, I understand.
Going through a similar
going.
thing with my mum, but hers is very slow, so we don't know what's happening really.
Well, we did. Heather there lost her mother to dementia a few years back, and my mum went the same. And obviously,
Yeah.
Dad's was a bit different, but it was just another thing because we got a history of it in the male side of the family that concerned me when they found this shit in me.
Yeah.
Because there is a history going back that I can remember of at least 8 members of the family that
Wow.
went through it. So
It's like every year I get my heart tested because there is a massive history of heart disease and failure in the family.
I've got to wear a monitor.
Have you?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the thing though, Heather, I'm only 28
Bless you.
and
Yeah,
I already
but-
have like my heart skips a beat every so often.
I was told,
Jesus.
hang on, 30 odd years ago that I got an irregular heartbeat, and I've had nothing at all in 30 odd years. Now, the last couple of years, it's become more prominent. So if it's a case of, I just need to take a tablet or whatever to put it back to where it was 2 years ago, that's all I need. It's not the end of the world. I sit here and it's going pa-dum, 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 pa-dum,
Yeah.
pa-dum, and I'm, keep going, keep going.
I can remember my grandma, she had Alzheimer's, I think, or dementia, but then she had a problem with her heart. And what they did is they like shocked her. Do you like to do that?
Yeah,
Stand back, clear.
Restart it.
Yeah, but they didn't like, because she wasn't like dead or nothing, but like they shocked her to get it back
Yeah.
into a normal rhythm.
Yeah,
I was
if
like,
it,
whoa.
well, if it's like anything, if you think of it like I don't know, a car engine that's missing one of the cylinders, it's not going properly. They put a
Yeah.
new spark plug in and restart the engine, and it runs fine. It's the same sort of thing with the heart. When it gets into that unnatural rhythm, they have to give it a kick to get it back into the natural rhythm.
Well, I can do
So,
that.
not physically.
I've still got
It's
that.
like
I've still got that transformer out in the shed that I used to do the fractal burning with. That'll put over 48,000 volts through you.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that might be a
God.
tad much.
Yeah. I remember
Thank
my
you for the
daughter was
offer.
like,
just a bit.
Thank
my
you for
daughter's
the
2 years
offer.
old, you know. She was got jam carrier bags that you used to get. Well, you probably still can get carrier bags for Angela. But where the handles are, you used to get them like you still do get them. The like overly shaped parts in them. And like she found them and I was sat, she was like 2 years old, and I heard her going, stand back. Stand back. And I looked down inside the sofa and she got these 2 little plasticky things stuck on a doll, and she was using an iron. And she was like, stand back, trying to resuscitate a baby. I was like, oh my God, kid, you're just crazy. But yeah, she was
But
not
you
mine.
see
Yeah.
you see it on telly. So
Yeah, well, she was 10. She was going to put herself on a naughty step. We didn't have a naughty step, but she'd learned it at nursery, I think. And I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, I'm doing my time. I was like, you're doing what? She's like, I'm doing my time, so I've already done it. I was like, we don't have a naughty step. She's like, you're never naughty. What are you doing? She's like, just in case. I'm like, right, okay, mate. You're weird. Go on.
I had a mate, he drowned his bloody guinea pig and tried to bring it back to life with a car battery.
Bloody hell. Oh no, my fish died.
He
And I
was only
thought it
about
was amazing. Back to her.
12, I think he was. Yeah, drowned his bloody
Jesus.
guinea pig and then tried to bring it back to life.
Did he
I'm
drown
like,
it on purpose?
yeah, I can't believe it. I walked round out in the back garden, he's got this guinea pig in a bucket of water.
he was teaching him to swim.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
man.
I thought
Oh,
I had the best goldfish in the world, thinking it could like do backstroke and everything, but it was dead and floating. I was like, what?
yeah, if you see a fish doing backstroke, it's buggered.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Not necessarily. It could be just that what is it? The swim bladder, the float bladder, whatever it is
Yeah, it's the
upset
swim bladder.
because they reckon there's an awful lot of goldfish get flushed when actually they're just a bit under the weather.
I didn't know that goldfish could drown as well, you know. That's
You,
amazing. I think I
you
upset a
get charged
Discord,
with
didn't I?
euthanasia of a goldfish.
Yeah, but can you imagine? Oh my God. Oh, guess what? I've got a joke for you. I've learned it today. What goes ho, ho, ho? Oh, wait, hang on. What goes ho, 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 boink?
Was
Santa
that ho
left
ho
his head
ho
off.
oink as in the
Oh,
noise
no.
a pig makes?
No, boink or
Oh,
doink. Or,
oink.
yeah, it's Santa laughing his head off. Sorry. That is really childish, isn't it? So sorry. And why was the snowman rooting through a bag of carrots? He was picking his nose. No, not funny. Okay. Shut up.
Yeah, probably when I was about 6.
Oh no, I know, but that's
What
the
have you been
thing.
doing? Pulling all the crackers?
No, I watched Loose Women earlier, and that's what they pulled their crackers.
Cracker jokes.
Yeah, I was like, but I knew I'd forget them, so I recorded them on my phone, so I didn't forget them because me and jokes don't go together. So
We had one, I can't remember how old I was now. I was probably 14, 15. I used to play for the local darts team, even at that age. always drunk beer as well, never an issue. And I got absolutely wrecked one Christmas down there with the darts team. My mother got up at 2 o'clock in the morning because she heard the noise downstairs. And I'd opened every single present under the Christmas tree, no matter who it was for, trying to find another bottle of booze
Really?
because they used to keep it locked in the cupboard.
Yeah.
And she,
Understandable with you around.
she sat there all night rewrapping the presents and trying to remember who they was for. There was me, my brother, and my sister, and other kids as well.
Oh,
But
gosh.
I was a rum 'un when I was young.
I wasn't very good either.
They always said, "What was your first car?" I said, "I can't remember. I nicked that many." But it was easy back in our day. You didn't have any of this electronic. All you had to do was give the door a good kick. It would open, stick a screwdriver in there, hit a couple of wires, and it would go. No steering
Wow.
locks.
I was going to say, in the good old days, any car key opened any car.
Yeah, any Fords would just file the edges down.
And minis.
It was like a skeleton key.
I can remember when I think my dad used to have a Corvette, a Chevette, whatever it was. Yeah, and it was green. Yeah, and like you open the bonnet, and I'm sure there used to be like literally a chain rather than it all being covered up. Do you know, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit like some of my banger cars.
yeah, I was like, what is that? But and you know, for all these years, it was only a few years ago that I realised that my dad used to take the piss by saying that he couldn't ever mow his lawn without me being there because he did actually have one of them bucket things that could go on the back of it, but I used to have to follow him around with my little wheelbarrow just so I didn't get into trouble. I was like, well, hey, because I would just get up to mischief, but I don't know.
You saying that, Holly,
Daddy.
it was absolutely piss funny. Heather used to have an old BMW, and all the solenoids packed up and froze up. Apparently, they got her through the window. It worked so she could get home. And then my mate's here trying to help her out the bloody window at home to get out of the car.
Oh, God.
Was it they were broke or frozen up or something, weren't they?
Everything was frozen, so it was like the central locking was on and would not unlock. So the guy had managed to get in and get a window open. So it was a case of, if I can get in the car, I can then drive it home, and then we can look at defrosting it. But yeah, it was like, am I going to have to sit in the car for a week? Because I'm not going to get out of this car.
Oh, God.
Neighbour 2 doors down, bless him, ex-army, so biggish lad, and him, and they're oiking me out of the window. I've got an arm round each shoulder, and they were slowly walking backwards and dragging me out of the car.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
But we
that
got
was
there.
made a profit.
Has anyone
on that,
heard from Bumblebee?
I
recently?
haven't. I haven't seen her
Mm.
in Discord either the last couple of days.
She was in Dan's live chat last night.
All right. Okay.
She is currently still in hospital.
Right.
They have terminated the contract at the care home, and
Okay.
she's waiting for a new place now, so she's no longer there.
All right. That's good.
But she'll be in hospital over Christmas.
Oh, gosh. Bless her.
It's probably better though, because at least she'll get 24-hour attention. She won't be
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
locked in a room and ignored.
Exactly. Real attention, proper attention
Yeah.
she needs. Like, not attention, yeah, care, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, is it?
definitely.
Changing the subject quickly. Has anybody seen Nathan Benson with his haircut?
No.
No.
He
Which
was
part?
on.
Just
He
or
was on Glenn's live. I think it was yesterday or this morning, and it looks like he's had his hair cut. It was almost shaved.
He
and then
said he
just-
was going to yesterday. Said he was
just
going to go
needs to
short
let it
back and sides or something.
So he's
Oh,
not Sideshow Bob
he's
anymore.
had short back and sides, and he's done nothing to the top.
Oh,
He
God.
looks It looks like Beaker off the Muppets.
Then. Oh God,
Teasing him about that in Dan's live yesterday. They were putting like pictures of Beaker and stuff up.
that
Yeah.
was funny.
Oh,
Who kept doing them sound effects?
it was either that or Tina's told him, look, if you're going to meet the Housing Association and the council, you got to cut your hair.
Put a top on.
Because he had clothes
He
on.
could have
as
had
well.
the top cut though. He could have had it cut shorter at the top.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to watch.
Sorry, when he came on, I thought that was like a top, you know, literally like some kind of top that he was wearing. And then
It's a
after
Wookiee
a
outfit.
while,
No, it's just very, very hairy.
very.
Oh, honestly, yesterday, like
When
last
he
night on
came
that
in-
live, it was ridiculous. He would not stop rubbing his nipples.
I know. It was just too much.
We were all shouting at him to stop it.
Yeah.
People actually left the live
They
stream
did.
because of it.
Yeah, they were like, it's weirding them out, didn't they? It freaking them out.
Yeah.
They were like, I love the channel and I love the chat, but got to go because he's playing with his nipples. It's freaking
Yeah.
them out. It's just weird. And he was like, oh,
Just
I can't
put a top
remember.
on.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
get it.
You could zip tie a broom handle up his back and use him as a bog brush.
Could do that.
Yeah,
Not-
just so I can see what
No.
his haircut looks like.
Holly,
I just want to
it's
see
not
what it looks
every
like.
day- Yeah. Sorry, Holly in the comments. Yeah, it's not every day a fella says, "Will you come over and smash my car up?" That's
I
got to be
don't
a
know.
first.
Oh, I used to know a few women that did.
Hi, Sarah, by the way, in the chat. I
So
don't
they
see
used to
Sarah
swing
there.
them for banger racing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but he's
sorry,
asked
Chris,
her
Angela.
to go and break him
Okay.
Ah, that's all right.
because he couldn't get out.
Oh,
What's
tell you
everyone doing
what-
for Christmas then?
it
What's
takes a
happening?
bit of breaking these new windows as well. What was that?
Holly's comment. I did take a bit too much pleasure taking a hammer to the window.
Wait,
I
is
can't
this what
imagine
you
that. I
think?
can't imagine that of Holly in any way. You know, I've got to break your window. Oh, good.
Angry murder midget coming at your car with a handful of hammers. Yeah. Spielberg could do a film on that.
What do you want smashed? The windscreen. What do you mean,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, I couldn't find a hammer, only found an axe, so I'm coming through the roof.
Oh,
I did
Looks
no.
like I slipped and a couple of your tyres have slashes in them.
Yeah.
I did one of my mum's cars.
You won't be going nowhere then.
It's probably well below before you guys' times, but there used to be a car called a Chrysler Alpine. It was one of the worst bloody cars ever made. And
Yeah.
Mum and Dad had had one for years, used to tow a caravan with it and all sorts. And they went on holiday one year with the new Rover and said, oh, while we're away, can you get the Alpine MOT'd for us? So I ended up banger racing it. I made sure it failed the MOT. By the time they come back, it was on the banger track and destroyed.
Wow.
And you wonder why you weren't their favourite.
Yeah. Well, it was like when the old man put the pickaxe through the petrol tank on the bike. I took great pleasure in taking it out and putting it through the bonnet of his car.
Gosh.
I never took
Is there such
prisoners.
thing called a glass hammer?
Hey?
Is there such thing as a glass hammer?
Glass hammer. Yes, there is.
Okay, I thought there was. Someone told me to go and get one the other day in a long wait. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
No,
Oh,
they
right.
are,
People
they
just
are
tend to have
standard.
them.
But you'll never see one because they're see-through.
No, the long weight and the glass hammer are standard jokes.
Yeah, along with a left-handed screwdriver.
Yeah.
Oh,
My,
really? I'm so gullible. Fucking
A
hell.
a friend of mine was rather well blessed. I mean, she still is, but she got a new job as a delivery driver many years ago, long before Yodel. And she's
looking at all this.
got out the van and gone to make a delivery, and these lads have gone to her. "I love, do you know the way to Oldham?" Well, we're in Birmingham.
Yeah.
She doesn't know a way to Oldham, and she's like, "No, sorry, come over here because we do."
Oldham, yeah, I get it. I think.
Yeah, she had to explain it to me so I could explain it to her because she did not go in, bless her. Do you know the way to
Oh, I
Oldham?
got it. Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Come over here, we'll cop a feel.
Yeah,
Oh,
on to
no.
the new bubble for the spirit level. We used to send the apprentices to the stores to get a bob's worth.
Yeah. Striped paint,
Yeah,
Striped
tartan paint.
tartan paint, yes.
Yeah.
Of course, in Scotland it's tartan paint, yes, of course.
Hmm.
Yeah, used to be loads of them back in the day. But you're not allowed to have fun like that at work anymore.
No.
It's not work, it's just generally day to day people say this stuff to me.
Well, you know, I mean, I used to do roofing, and when there was none of this health and safety, it made the job easy. Yeah, you put yourself at a little bit of a risk, but the job paid well. But now you've got to pay so much out and have so many certificates and training. It'll take you 2 hours to train for a 5-minute job.
Yeah.
And you've got to pass that rise in your outgoing on to the customer.
Mm.
I'm coming down for a minute, babe.
You need a fag, dear.
I want a cup of coffee.
You can turn the oven on while you're there.
Thank you.
That's
Most kind.
I know, yeah.
If
I'll
I
be
time you
happy.
out, if I time you out for 300 seconds, is that enough? Oh, she's gone.
You know you're gonna get beat. Get it.
This is quite tame for us when we're chatting together, me and her.
What's everyone's plans for Christmas? Like, kind of obviously, like.
Well,
what you
we'll
doing
have
first?
we'll have the grandkids round and everybody round Christmas morning. They all have the present opening and that. Heather's son and his missus are going off somewhere for
Right.
dinner. The kids are staying with us, and daughter and her fella. And then in the afternoon, the kids go off to their father, the
Right.
two young uns, and then it's just left with us adults and the 16, 17-year-old grandson.
All right. Wow.
That's 17.
Yeah. What about you two?
Yeah,
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. I will be in my bedroom alone all day.
No, don't say that. Oh, don't. That's break my heart. I'm going to come and get you. Not that you'd want to come here, that. I still want to come and get you. Oh.
Look, I used to
Yeah.
spend Christmas Day down in Cornwall out on the rocks fishing. I'd be up at 6 o'clock in the
you?
morning if the tide was right, and I'd be out on there fishing for the day.
Have you ever put maggots in your mouth to keep them warm?
No.
See, why do I do these things when I'm young? I don't get it. I always got, my brother told me, to put maggots in my mouth when I was younger because it keeps them warm. Yeah. It's gross, isn't it? Think about it now, right? But he said it keeps them warm. So when you chuck them in the water, they still wriggle around and the fish go for them.
Yeah, it warming them up does make them wriggle more, but I've never done it.
No, but you know what? The only thing I realised literally last night was that I was doing it during the summer. What the fuck? What planet? I was only like 3. Fair enough. But you know when they turn into them like cocoon things, whatever they're called?
Chrysalis,
That's
casters.
the one. Yeah, and then you know if you pop them, they go quite grim, don't they? I used to sit there and pop them at my brother. He was 6 years older than me, and so no wonder he told me to do stuff like that. But yeah, it makes me feel sick now knowing that I've done that and for no reason. He was a bastard.
Yeah, on the sea fishing it's a bit different. I can't see me sat there chewing and tenderising a half a mackerel for a fish.
Oh yeah, good point. That yeah, I forgot about that bit. Yeah, good point. Yeah, That's the case. I forgot about that. Right, different to a lake.
You see the picture that's at my avatar on my channel. That's one of the best ones I've caught in the last few years. The shark.
Good Lord. Got to catch a cold, never mind bloody fish.
Well, the thing is, we've been trying to do each time we've gone up. We've tried to do the dig the bait, catch the fish, build the fire, cook the fish. And every time we go up, there's one part of the equation missing. Like it's either too windy to build a fire, the fish is too bloody big to cook. It's a protected species that you can't cook. What was that, sorry?
Too small.
Too small,
too
yeah,
small.
undersized, because you've actually got to measure your sea fish now before you can keep them.
What?
Yeah. They tried to bring in licenses, but it'd be totally unpoliceable.
Yeah.
But there are laws in place now, especially around certain species like bass. There's a certain type of year that you're not allowed to keep them. Other times of the year where you can only keep so many over a certain size. And
Gosh.
yeah, there's a lot of laws around it. You know, most of them get totally ignored.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But at any point, the officials can come round and I want to check your fish, mate. I want to measure your fish from the Environment Agency.
Speaking of policemen, did anyone read the story about where the what was it? A policeman had been kidnapped by he went to this guy who would like asleep in his car and was clearly over the limit or something. So he went back to his car. He said he would like take a breathalyzer, but only if he could go and turn the engine off. And so he went back to his car, jumped in. The policeman was holding onto the door, and then he drove off. The policeman swung into the car, and this guy went on a mad chase through some area and ended up crashing the car. But he's been done recently for kidnap of a police officer. And I shouldn't laugh because it's not funny, but it is a little bit. I'm sorry.
But the police officer could have just let go of the car.
Exactly, yeah. Do you know what I mean? But he full on hooked onto it and like swung himself into there, telling him to stop immediately. You must stop this car immediately. What the hell? Life's gonna stop. You know what I mean? But oh my god, I was like, no way can they say a policeman's been kidnapped. I was just like, what? And I know I shouldn't laugh about stuff like that because it's like, but no, I can because it is funny. I was like reading it like, no way.
This is the thing. I mean, they charged that kiddie that time with attempted manslaughter when the copper got knocked over. But you look at the copper ran in front of the bloody car and tried to stop him. I mean, what does he expect to happen?
Exactly.
You know?
I'll never forget the time in Derby when there was like something happened outside of one of the like main places to go. I can't remember what it's called now, and I went to town. So, but like, and this fluid stuff was thrown at the police officers. They all started to have severe reaction, burning sensations, blah blah. They were all rushed to hospital. It was then established it was water. Like, what? But like, it was mass hysteria, believing it was acid or whatever. It was water, and I'm like, you are. So
they do. They're like footballers.
Yeah.
Slightest little thing, they're on the floor howling. I've been hurt. I've been hurt.
Yeah.
Well, you try crashing a bloody race car at 200 miles an hour. That hurts. I'll tell you.
I just couldn't believe it though. It was like, what? Like, oh.
It's yeah.
Crazy,
There's so many woke people out there. It's unbelievable. It really is. Right, guys. Heather's come down for a fag now. I'm going to knock it on the head. We've been on 2 hours. That's about my usual time for the first one. Now, I've got to say, this has been absolutely amazing having this set up now so I can get you guys on here. It's made a big difference. It's really appreciated.
Love that t-shirt.
Oh,
love that t-shirt, Heather.
Hi.
Hi.
Hiya. My hair's looking good, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Very dark.
No, it's been a twat.
No, nice to see the face.
Lovely to see.
That's what I
face.
said earlier. It's really nice to see the face that you're talking to.
Oh,
I mean, the
that's
chat's
really
great.
dark,
We have a bit of a laugh, but now I've learned to do something like this.
It'll happen again.
I just got to keep count of how many hours I use of the free stuff.
Is my
Yeah.
TV making it dark?
Italy rooms
My
out.
light's below at the moment.
We've got the bloody lights. I got lasers in here as well. I managed to fix one the other day that wasn't working.
Oh.
All the cog
Oh.
had ground down, so I took all the cogs off, turned them around, refitted the motor, and whoa, it works. It's a shame, really. So I was looking forward to weaponising a couple of lasers, but English Bulldog just drops in as we're finishing again. Look,
Oh.
evening. Good afternoon, mate. We were just going to shut down. We'll keep going for a couple of minutes. Oh, did you mute yours up there?
Yeah.
I can unmute it from here.
Come down, are you?
You feel it about it.
It's not like you'll hear anything, Roger.
Yeah.
No, it's we have a laugh together.
I'll take care out to shooter.
Bye, Active.
See you, mate. Take it easy. Hope you have a good one over the weekend. I know it's a hard one this year, but you're not alone.
And that so many people.
Yeah,
I
it's,
think the
it's like,
team should all do like a 24-hour live stream thing.
well, Pap's going to arrange that in the new year.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. I was thinking more about Christmas Day, me.
Oh no, he's
No.
away for Christmas.
I'm going to do a 24-hour Christmas Day thing. I'm not really on my own, obviously, but I will do something on Christmas Day because I've got no life. So,
Phil's
Well.
still in there. All right, and guys, I'm going to knock it on the head. It's like I say, it's been absolutely brilliant, and I thank you all for joining in, especially this is the first time I've even attempted to have a panel.
okay. Thank you for having me on.
All right.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. So to everybody in the chat, hope you have a brilliant
Whoa.
Christmas. Always
Take care,
best thing to
everybody.
do. And as I always recommend this year, especially, don't buy somebody something they want, buy somebody something that they need.
Absolutely.
I'll
I
give them
agree.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, money
You
towards
just ran
the electrical
upstairs.
gas. Oh, well, of course, you tidied that room up quick behind you. Last
All I
time
did was
saw
move
that,
some of the Christmas presents down here.
I was going to say it was piled up with Christmas presents earlier.
I've not wrapped my
That's good.
present.
That's her domain in there. See. When she had to
I'm
work
all
at
out
home,
of breath now.
when she had to work at home through the pandemic, I redecorated and converted the back bedroom into an office.
And I got all my teddies and my dinosaur and on the shelf in the corner.
Dinosaur.
Oh, it's about time, Holly.
See you, Bulldog. Take it easy, mate. Have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, my youngest grandson gave me the dinosaur.
Wow.
Is it Rex? It's out of the Good Dinosaur. It's the big T-Rex with the scar. I think it's Rex, and the voice is Sam Elliott. And
Oh,
I
wow.
love
Couple up there.
Sam Elliott. I love his voice.
Oh, wow.
So
You should-
when he was having a clear out, Nanny's name got put on that one. Nanny had got it on that
Oh.
one.
Oh, bless. That's so sweet.
I know. But that's kids, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
My Ali loves dinosaurs. She's 25 though. And there was a program, something like with Big Al in it, or Ali, I don't know. But she came downstairs not long ago, like probably a couple of years ago, crying because Big Al had been killed. I was like, what? I'm like, Ali, 23 or whatever. Right, seriously. They've all been dead a long time, babe. I mean, like, seriously, kid.
Oh, look at that. I can get my comments up on my channel as well.
You've only just
Oh, Roger.
learning curve. But I
Oh,
mean, I've got the advantage that we've used things like Teams and Zoom and things like that. So I understand about a little bit about these sort of things and sharing and but Roger, it's true what he said when I met him. He was trying to turn the computer off and it said somebody's still working because he wasn't closing it down properly. He was literally just trying to turn it off. And it was like, no, it's you that's working. It's your work that you might lose. It's giving you a warning. It's not being horrible.
Yeah.
But he does regularly think that tech is against him.
That's not
Very
me.
much.
I just
Very
took mine
much.
anyway, I do.
Oh, hello. Catch just woke up. Get off me hat.
Off me out, off me. Get off me out.
Oh, she gets into everything, little bitch.
Oh,
Didn't you?
Pablo, just
Same.
ride
My dog
round.
has it. My dog has its own Christmas hat.
Oh, Pablo's got his
Yeah.
own Christmas coat.
Let's see if I can find the photo.
There's all the Christmas fathers.
Oh,
Hey. Wait.
oh, bless.
That's
Kisses.
my little
Oh,
wazzer.
Crinkle just meant, I don't know, we shouldn't mention him, I know. But, oh, bless.
Oh.
How cute.
She'd get lost in this one.
Crinkle porn bombed the channel 3 times the other night.
Oh, he's just a bloody menace. That's why I won't entertain him.
No.
You know, if I even saw him come up on air, he'd be blocked.
He got blocked and he came back in with a different one. And he was like, even authenticated channel. Oh, how cute. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, I want one.
I'll tell you what, Tiff, this one, the last litter she had before we had her done, she actually gave birth to him on my lap.
Wow.
She
Wow.
jumped up, gave birth to the litter on my lap. When we put them in a box on the floor, she wouldn't leave them on their own until I come home from work and sat with them. So then she'd go out and do her business. If she wanted to go out when they were awake, she'd bring them to me one by one, put them on my lap before she went out.
Oh, wow.
And then we had the daughter staying here, and she had a pregnant staffy. So for how many months was it? I sat here with about 8 staffies on my lap, from puppies right up to when they went, like
8 weeks.
8 weeks of staffies climbing all over me and sleeping on my lap,
Aw.
all bundled up together.
And eating the wall in my kitchen.
Yep, eating through the bloody wall in the kitchen. The daughter nearly electrocuted herself. She reached under a cupboard and got a wire that they'd been chewing.
No, that was the chinchilla had done that.
Oh,
What?
it was just a fluffy rat. Right on, guys. That's it. I'm
Right.
going to turn everything off now, if I can learn how to do that without ruining anything. Princess Angela, Tiffany,
Bye bye.
you
Take care,
obviously
everybody.
later.
Have a lovely Christmas.
Take care of yourselves. Have a lovely time, and thank you for coming on.
Thank you
All
very
those
much.
others as well. Can't see who's in the chat, but anyway, guys, have a nice Christmas and a happy New Year if I don't see you between then and now.
Pablo.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, got someone at the front door.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Yo.
Visitors.
Bye.
Bye.
Hang on. Yeah, your son's just turned. Look at me hair again. Your son's just turned up, love.
Yeah, I'm coming down.
Yeah, all right. I'm turning this one off now. Yeah.